Hello, Scorpio. Elsie here to give you a singles reading. Just wanted to get something on the books for you for the weekend for my singles Scorpios, my beautiful and lovely psychic friends. Here we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Let's look at some singles energy for Scorpio, please. Scorpio. Scorpio, this is the Moonchild Tarot, if you're interested. If you need to know. No? Okay. All right. Let's look at it here. Scorpio singles. Ace of Swords is in the reverse. Temperance. Four of Swords. Four of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Cups. Okay. All right. Oh, sorry, I thought it was the Four of Swords. It's the Four of Wands. We have to heal it. We have to heal the conversation. It feels like there's some silence, or there's silence. Somebody doesn't really know where they're at or where they sit with you, Scorpio. They don't know. They don't know if they're ever going to get the truth from you. That's what it feels like. Somebody wants to heal it, though. It is someone that you may have had a tense moment with, or intense moments. I don't necessarily know that it's a fight or an argument, but it feels like it was maybe very sharp words. Maybe they cut, or, maybe you said something to them that was only pertinent to them, like something that would only offend them, or maybe somebody, slammed down the phone or hung up on you in the middle of a conversation, something like that. It feels like since then there's been no communication, but somebody wants to heal it. I think it's you. Could be a Sagittarius as well. We have the Queen of Pentacles, could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm just sitting here staring at this Ace of Swords because it's pointing directly at the Four of Swords. It's like we haven't talked about the Four of Wands. There is a connection here. There's a connection here with someone, Scorpio, unlike any other connection you've ever had in your life. And there's been no communication about it. It's like you're feeling the communication. Okay, makes sense. You're feeling the communication, like you're feeling the Four of Wands and that we should talk about it, but you're not doing anything about it. I feel like there's no clarity here. You want it to be this, but I think so does the Queen. So if you are dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, who is Capricorn, but in a general reading is also Taurus and Virgo, just an earth sign energy. So I feel like the Queen of Pentacles has been waiting for you to talk about this with them, the Four of Wands, getting stability. Let's maybe blend our families or get some sort of firm footing where we can both stand together and hold each other up. I think that the Queen wants to talk about this, but the Queen doesn't have clarity. I think it's because you're not saying anything. Or there's been silence between you. Maybe the Queen's not saying anything either. Either way, I think the silence has been healing. I think that the Queen has been healing in the silence for sure. But the Queen is also ready to be very reciprocal with you. The Queen is feeling as though this is the moment of alchemy, that there's no other time that would be more perfect than now for you to show up and talk about the Four of Wands. I don't know that you're into it, though. Four of Swords is in the reverse. I'm sorry, the Ace of Swords is in the reverse. I don't know that you're into talking about it right now. Because you're not into talking about the feelings. You don't want to bring them to the surface. The thing is this. I think that you do want to invest in this Queen. I feel like the Queen has an investment for you. Like I feel like there's an opportunity to invest. I feel like she's open to it if you are. But I feel it all depends on this. There's been spotty connection. There hasn't been much communication, but I think it's because all parties are healing from something. I don't know what it is. Could be from a third party. I don't usually see this Three of Cups as a third party, but somebody might be healing from a third party. There's the Star. There's the Five of Swords. We're talking about it here. I think the Queen does want the Four of Wands with you. I think this Queen feels connected to you, feels like there's a connection with you that they don't have with anybody else. I don't feel like the Queen has been able to shake your energy, Scorpio. And I think that she still holds the one coin. She's waiting for you. She's abundant. She's balanced. She's caring and giving. She'll give you, time, energy. She'll paint the eaves troughs or clean the eaves troughs and paint the house and watch your kids at the same time. This person is kind of the Empress in training. I think this person still stands waiting, offering you this pentacle, waiting for you to be ready to speak. What else do we have here for Scorpio singles, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Scorpio singles. Interesting. Five of Swords has come up twice now. We have the Six of Swords. Interesting. Just listening. I think you're going to decide to communicate. I feel that you will know when that time is. And that's why the Ace of Swords is in the reverse right now, because you're not open to it. You don't need the clarity. You're not interested. Maybe you're just not willing to speak the things that are the truth because they're too close to your heart. I really do feel that you want to speak about this, though. I think that's why the Ace of Swords is pointed this way, so we know exactly what the topic of conversation is. I also feel like you are, of course you are a fixed sign, and you are included in the energy in the Wheel of Fortune, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. I feel that you've been having a hard time changing your mind. Yeah. That you feel as though you should just let it go if it's quiet and silent, that maybe silence is the end. But honestly, I'm just going to say silence sometimes is just an answer. And it doesn't necessarily mean things are over. It just means that things are quiet. But I feel like you are about ready, Scorpio, to step into some sort of fortunate future, is what I want to say. Things are lining up for you. This is going to be your year. The Wheel of Fortune is right here. And if whatever you should choose, I feel it will be yours. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, whether it comes to, contracts and speaking truth or being honest. Let's have a new conversation. Let's open a new train of thought. I think that'll be successful, whether that's business or love. So I feel like this is going to be your most creative year ever. And this Wheel of Fortune, I feel, is lending energy to this Four of Wands. I feel like you really are going to find somebody who is going to be your mirror. The person who's going to mirror you, the person who wants to be as solid in their foundation as you do. Someone who's ready to build a house upon the rock and not on the sand. Right. For those of you who are religious, you know what that means. So we have the Five of Swords. Yeah. It almost feels like the Queen needed to heal from the last conversation you had, or the feeling of the last conversation, or whatever she's thinking about the last conversation. Whether you said it or not, whether you felt it was tense or not, is not what I'm talking about. But the Queen felt some type of way after this conversation here. Felt like things were falling apart, that maybe that she said something wrong to you. I say she because there's a feminine on the card, but please understand we're not reading body parts, we're reading energies. So, you could be a man and have feminine energy. So she has both, right? So we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like she's had to heal from the last connection that you had with her. She felt that everything fell apart at that point. And she's been kind of sad ever since. Yeah, missing you. But really regretting maybe some of the things she said, living in lack, in mental lack, thinking, when she thinks about you, she thinks about something she did wrong to you. The High Priestess, interesting. The thing is, Scorpio, I think that the High Priestess knows that knows that you are about to move forward to them. I think that you are. That's what I feel with the High Priestess energy. It's on the Ace of Pentacles, which tells me that there's some sort of something brewing. Something is opening up. This path is opening up in your life. The light on the High Priestess crystal ball there is bright, and I feel like your future is very bright. I feel like you could be dealing with a Pisces as well, but I feel like either this is your intuition or theirs. Somebody's ready to invest in a situation that they know, they have a knowing is for them. Yeah. So we went to our corners of the world and we stayed silent. We thought about all the ways in which we wanted to be together, but we just never did it. We've just been silent with each other. But it's time to not be silent anymore. It's time to talk about some things that might be tough, right? Maybe it's going to be spiritual things. Maybe it's going to be, are we traditional? Do we ever want marriage? Is this a high level commitment? I think it is, with the sun and the Hierophant next to each other. I feel like it's taken a long time to get there, and that maybe that one of you or both of you just doesn't feel worthy of the other, but it looks like it's a really great fit here. Yeah. Looks like it's a really great fit. I feel like there's going to be a challenge, and that is, not being hard on each other. I feel like there's going to be some sort of a coming together here with this Ace of Pentacles. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is what is going to open the path to the Wheel of Fortune, and then we're going to think about whether or not we want to talk about it. I think that you will, though. I think you will give someone an audience. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you see this person is your lover, right? You've after been thinking about it for a while, I think you found your light. I think you understand what's going on here. I think you understand that it's time that you have to speak. If you want the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, if you want this person who's been sent to you by the universe and you want it to change your life, you're going to have to get out of hermit mode for sure. But I think that hermit mode has served you well. I think that that's where you did all your learning, right? Your healing and your learning. Okay, tell me what the challenge is here. As if the Five of Swords wasn't enough of a challenge, right? The challenge is going to be communication. It feels like that because we've got a lot of swords here. Now, I just want to bring a point to the front here. There's no cups. We're not talking about emotion. We're talking about things that are factual, things that we know to be true. We're going to talk about the truth. We're going to be very honest. We're going to speak to each other in a manner that could be, it could go either way. I saw the Queen of Swords in the reverse here. Somebody's worried that it's going to be a toxic connection after being away from each other for so long. It ended not well. Not well. But you know what? If there's anyone brave, it's the Emperor. And it's the Emperor that wants the reunion. Yeah. So somebody who's in charge, this could be anybody. It could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Could be anybody though. This could be anybody, right? Anybody can be the Emperor, someone who is a business owner paying others to work for them. Could be just about anyone. Yeah, someone who's really brave, who's a good leader. Someone has fear about bringing in their love because they think it's going to be turned away. Is that you? Let's look back here. Okay. Five of Swords. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is wondering if you're attracted to them. Four of Cups. I'm so bored. Been sitting in this emotional energy. Someone here is coming in to offer passion. King of Wands. Be careful of that. That person can come in and out. But the thing is, we just saw Emperor energy, right? So I feel like this is how they're coming into you. They're coming into you, letting you know that they're very grounded and stable and reliable and someone who's going to take care of you, but they're also really spicy and hot and sexy and love passionate moments. And I think it's going to be a great connection. Yeah. Under the bottoms of both of the decks, I feel like it's going to be a great connection if you two can get past this harsh communication, because I think that you ended with harsh communication and now it's about to begin again with harsh communication. Be nice. Be nice. You're dealing with the High Priestess. She sees you coming. All right. I really think that this meeting is going to change your life. Yeah. I really think that, you know, you can tell she's about to read for somebody. I think that your person is probably a high priestess, could be a Pisces, could be someone who is a light worker. Yep. I feel like you're connecting to this person psychically because you're also pretty damn psychic. Yeah. And I feel like this person's going to change your life. It's really important that we go from the Four of Swords, not talking, there's silence, not really saying anything. We're in healing, to everything. Everything that changes your life because you've listened to your gut, because you listen to your intuition, and the way that you're connected to this person, I feel is a really special and psychic kind of connection, right? The Hermit and the High Priestess. You've not been able to stop thinking about them. They've not been able to stop thinking about you. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming to watch here. Scorpio, I appreciate you. I'm out for now. Have a good weekend.